Rebuilding trust and communication. Hello there, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you so much for joining me today at Love Advice TV. Love Advice TV is a channel that has been created uniquely for you to assist you in navigating through any relationship issues while simultaneously focusing on your personal development. Today we're going to discuss two vital components that are key to rebuilding a relationship: trust and communication. More specifically, we'll focus on how to reestablish open and honest conversations and how to address past issues while setting clear boundaries. When looking to repair a relationship with the next partner, rebuilding trust and communication is a process that requires patience, vulnerability, and effort from both sides. So let's dive in. First, let's address why rebuilding trust is so important. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. When it's broken, it can feel like the whole structure is crumbling, and it is, sort of. Without trust, communication becomes difficult, and doubt or insecurity can creep in. I like to think of trust as the emotional glue. It binds people together. Without it, the relationship can feel fragile, uncertain, or even unsafe. Trust impacts vulnerability. When trust is restored, both individuals can feel safe being open and vulnerable with each other, leading to healthier conversations. So rebuilding trust isn't just about repairing the past. It's about creating a solid foundation for the future. Now, how do we begin the process of rebuilding trust? It basically starts with open, honest conversations. The more open and honest you can be with each other, the more you can heal the wounds that were caused. However, honesty requires more than just sharing your feelings. It's about being truthful without judgment, without defensiveness. I've really narrowed this section to three components. Number one, you need to create a safe space. Both parties must feel comfortable speaking their minds. Establish an environment where both people feel heard and respected. Speak from the heart, not from the head. Often when trust is broken, people speak from a place of anger or resentment. This doesn't heal the healing process. It doesn't help it. Instead, focus on expressing your true feelings without blame. Use I statements instead of you statements. For example, say, I feel hurt, rather than you hurt me. Avoid defensiveness, that's so important when discussing sensitive issues. That's two. Avoid defensiveness. It's easy to become defensive, but this only shuts down communication further. Stay open, listen actively, and avoid interrupting. One of the most important aspects of communication when rebuilding trust is the ability to be vulnerable. Number three, vulnerability means opening up your feelings, fears, and thoughts without expecting rejection. Share your emotions. Don't be afraid. Don't bottle up your feelings or hide your true self. Open up about how your situation has affected you emotionally. This helps your partner understand where you're coming from and promotes empathy. You're not attacking them. You're talking your truth. Listen to understand. Effective communication is just as much about listening as it is about speaking. Listen actively, not just to respond, but to truly understand your partner's perspective. After trust has been broken, there are often unresolved past issues that need to be addressed. These may be related to misunderstanding, hurtful actions, or patterns that led to the breakdown of trust initially. Don't sweep these things under the rug. Ignoring past issues can lead to more resentfulness. Addressing them directly in a calm and respectful manner allows both of you to confront the issues and begin the healing process together. Acknowledge mistakes, your mistakes. Yes, you made mistakes. If you've made mistakes that contributed to the breakdown of trust, own them. We've all made some mistakes. Apologize sincerely and show genuine remorse for your actions. Avoid rehashing the past over and over. While it's important to address issues, continuously rehashing the past can keep the relationship stuck. Once an issue is addressed and both parties have had their say, work on moving forward rather than getting stuck in past grievances. Once the trust is starting to be rebuilt, it's time to establish clear boundaries so that we don't relinquish that trust. Boundaries are able to maintain the respect and create an environment where both people feel safe and comfortable. So what are boundaries? Boundaries are guidelines for what is acceptable behavior in the relationship. They define where one person's feelings, needs, and rights end and the others begin. Clear boundaries protect both individuals from emotional harm. So in setting boundaries, it's important to be clear and specific. And reasonable, by the way. For example, if certain topics trigger negative emotions, say something like, I need to avoid talking about whatever it may be until we're both ready. Being open and specific helps avoid misunderstandings. It's crucial that both partners respect each other's boundaries. If a boundary is crossed, it should be addressed immediately. Don't let it accumulate. Both people need to feel heard, respected, and valued. Rebuilding trust and communication isn't a quick fix. It's a process. It takes time. It takes patience. Healing a relationship is not a linear path. There will be progress, but there will also be setbacks. It's important to stay committed to the process and be patient with one another. Give each other grace. We're not perfect. Recognize that mistakes will happen. Trust takes time to rebuild, and both people need to remain patient with themselves and with each other. Remember that small steps can lead to big changes. Every honest conversation, every boundary respected, every small act of trust builds towards a healthier, more loving relationship. When both parties actively engage in rebuilding trust and communication, it creates a space where the relationship can begin to thrive. The key here is shared effort. Both partners need to be committed to healing and growing. As you rebuild trust, revisit your goals of your relationship. Do you both want the same things moving forward? Think about it. Having aligned goals will help strengthen your bond. Take time to acknowledge the process. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a sign of healing and growth. Celebrate these moments together. In summary, rebuilding trust and communication is a journey that requires patience, vulnerability, and open dialogue. It's not about perfection, but about growth and understanding. By reestablishing honest conversations, addressing past issues, and setting clear boundaries, you create a foundation to trust to flourish. Remember, trust is earned, not given. And with the right mindset and commitment, you can rebuild a relationship stronger than before. Think about that. It's worth a try. Book a session with me, and I will attempt to help you develop the self-confidence necessary to redevelop trust in someone whom you love, yet are still skeptical that they can ever even be trusted. We got to go over that lump first. Thank you once again for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and for more tips on personal growth and relationships, put your comments in the bottom, and I will be more than happy to answer them at an appropriate time. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.